Hey parents, ever feel like your baby isn't quite keeping up with other kids their age? Don't stress. Today we're talking about late bloomers. We'll explore a few signs that your baby might just be taking their time, and why that's absolutely okay. Let's dive in. When you're a parent, it's natural to watch every little thing your baby does and compare it with milestones in books, apps, or even what your friends say their babies are doing. You hear that another baby is walking at 10 months, already saying a few words, and suddenly you're looking at your own little one wondering, is everything okay? Here's the truth. Babies grow and develop at their own pace. Some reach milestones quickly and some take a bit more time. That doesn't mean anything is wrong. In fact, your baby might simply be what's lovingly called a late bloomer. Late bloomers are children who take a little longer to hit developmental milestones, whether it's talking, walking, or even interacting socially. It doesn't mean they won't get there, they just do it on their own timeline. And that's perfectly okay. The important thing is to observe gently, offer encouragement, and give them the support they need. One of the signs that your baby might be a late bloomer is if they're slower to reach physical milestones. Maybe they're not crawling when most babies their age are zipping around the house, or perhaps they take a little longer to sit up or walk. It can feel worrisome at first, especially if you're constantly reminded by well-meaning friends and family about what their kids did and when. But keep in mind that a slight delay in physical milestones doesn't automatically mean there's a serious problem. Some babies are just more cautious by nature or are focusing their energy on other areas of development. Speech is another area where some babies take a little longer. While some toddlers are stringing words together before their second birthday, others might only say a few simple sounds or words. If your little one isn't talking much yet but understands you, responds to their name, and can follow basic instructions, it could simply be that they're taking their time to find their voice. They may be absorbing everything around them and just waiting for the right moment to start speaking. Late bloomers might also be slower to socialize or show interest in group play. While some babies eagerly wave at strangers or engage with other kids, others may be more reserved. If your child prefers to watch from the sidelines before jumping in, that's not necessarily a bad thing. It could mean they're more observant or sensitive to new environments, and that's a personality trait, not a flaw. Social comfort develops over time, and many children blossom with a little more exposure and encouragement. Another area to observe is how your child handles problem solving or playing with toys. Some children figure out how to stack blocks, fit shapes into the right holes, or solve simple puzzles early on. Others might seem disinterested or struggle a bit longer before getting the hang of it. It doesn't mean they aren't capable, it might just take them a little more time to connect the dots. Offering toys that match their interests and gently guiding them without pressure can help build those skills in a more relaxed way. Lastly, if your baby seems more content doing their own thing and isn't as curious or exploratory as other children, it may just be their style of learning. While one baby might be climbing furniture and opening every drawer, another might be perfectly happy sitting quietly with a toy or observing the world around them. Being less active or curious doesn't always mean there's a delay. It could just be a sign that your child has a more laid-back or cautious temperament. As a parent, it's important to trust your instincts. You know your baby better than anyone. If something feels off, it's always okay to check in with your pediatrician or a child development specialist. But more often than not, late bloomers catch up in their own time and go on to thrive. Patience, love, and encouragement are the best gifts you can give your child during these early years. Every baby has their own journey. Some sprint out of the gate, while others take the scenic route, and both are perfectly valid. Comparing one child to another can cause unnecessary stress, so try to focus on celebrating your child's individual progress, no matter how big or small. Thanks so much for watching. Remember, every baby develops at their own pace, and being a late bloomer is just one beautiful part of the journey. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, hit subscribe, and share it with other parents who might need a little reassurance. See you in the next one.